finding yourself in between what you want and who you are. Yeah, so that's basically what EL is.
Did you change anything in the script after you got it?
Some, but not the core story per se. I did change some things in terms of
So nothing major, yes.
not major revisions, just more on concising some scenes that I think na parang it can be told in one sequence.
So the cast was presented to you after the script was given. So you had the cast or you had the hand in choosing?
Yeah. So with the cast, they already presented me with who they're eyeing for, and looking at their photos pa lang naman when we were discussing it. Medyo na-feel ko na perfect si Brenda, si Phil, saka si Carl.
Like how bold it was that your actors go in this film.
Nako. Answer that
How
question,
daring.
how daring it would be, ang masasabi ko lang is, abangan nyo na lang sa March 3.
Anyway, thank you. Can I ask, did you change anything or did you revise anything when they gave you the script? Or maybe you didn't have a hand? Yes.
Hello po. Well, every time I get a role for Viva, I usually do my own due diligence with my acting coach. So I have a personal acting coach. So we usually spend a couple of days going through the role before I have the workshop with the deck. So it's always a nice collaboration process because syempre yung vision niya different than mine. I find usually the character is created into something that both of us never saw before. So it really creates something fresh and exciting for me as well because syempre yung mga choices ko aren't the same as the deck. It was really a collaborative process working with the deck Jay. I really enjoyed during the shoot. He was really open to my suggestions, and as an actor, it's really satisfying to know that your director really cares about your opinion as well and your choices. And he would just ask me why, and I would explain. And then if pasado yung answer ko, he would be like, okay, sige, push na. Or if hindi, he would be like, sige, let's do the other option na lang. So I really, really enjoyed that. I think TL was portrayed on screen if it was choices go down. I think it'll work out well.
What if we haven't seen you for a long time, Nico? What was your last film before this one? Last year?
Last month, Salita.
Oh, sorry.
Salita, yeah.
Oh, alright.
So this would be my second film this year.
This year?
Yes, po.
Alright. How's your Tagalog in this film?
Okay lang, actually, it's always a learning process for me. Because every film I do sa Viva, my goal is more and more Tagalog. So if I did 20% Tagalog, the next film is going to be 30%. The next film is going to be 40%. So I think,
That's good.
aside from TL, I tried my best actually. And actually sa palagay ko, this is the most Tagalog I've spoke sa mga
That's
films so far.
nice.
So yeah, I'm happy. I'm proud of myself.
Thank you. Then we hear from Jen. Hello.
Hello po.
What was the last film before TL?
My first movie po is Bisha and second po is Araro, episode 3. Yes. So,
Third.
yes, third po. Ito po yung first ever lead movie ko.
Oh,
so,
congratulations.
thank you po. Thank you po sa lahat. Sobrang grateful and thankful po talaga palagi. Ayun.
Yeah.
What's your question po? What's your question po?
What's your role in this film? Did you have a hand in changing anything in the script or in your role?
May mga pinagalan po ako sa mga English na part. Tinranslate ko siya into Tagalog kasi mas ma-express ko kasi siya pag Tagalog ko, iyaan yung words. Kasi mas Tagalog ko kasi ako, hindi naman ako mas... And then, lagi po akong humingi ng guidance kay Direk kung kamusta yung acting ko kasi first ever lead ko po ito eh. So, I always ask him kung okay, ginamit ko yung words ito Tagalog para mas ramdam.
So this is is a longer screen exposure for you dahil ka.
Yes po, yes po.
Alright, thank you. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you po.
From Armani, yes.
I'm playing the role of Phil po, Brenda's boyfriend po. And then playing the role of Phil, ano lang po siya, pinapakita ko lang na as a normal boyfriend kung paano ako sa reality. Yun lang po.
So how sexy did you get in this film?
Wala ko na.
Wala.
eh.
Alright, sige. Alright. Okay, surprisingly. Anyway, thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, that was Miss Tessa.
Sino ulit?
That was Miss Tessa of their Curious Kid. And the People's Journal, People's Delight, and Philippine Star. Up next, we have Miss Love Del Kata and Showbiz 24/7.
Ano ba si Derek, is this your first direct
For Vivamax po.
for Vivamax?
Yes.
Iba. Pero nag-artista ka rin direct, di ba?
In the past days, opo.
So, mas pinipili mo ngayon na maging director ka na.
I find, siguro po nung bumitaw ako sa pag-act, nakahanap ako ng lugar kung saan malapit pa rin ako sa partner, kumbaga, sa sining ng pag-arte. Pero mas na-enjoy ko ngayon yung pagbuo, kumbaga, ng kwento, hindi lang yung sa isang tao lang.
Pero kung papagawain ka ng isang
Maganda po yung tanong niyo, pag-iisipan ko po yan.
kasi pwede na. Kasi may face na doon. Okay, direct, thank you. And for Nico, hello, kumusta ka na?
Hi, Pilar. I'm
Kumusta ka
good.
na?
Okay na, buhay ba? Ikaw, kumusta?
Mabuti. So, kumusta yung working relationship mo ngayon with the new stars na nakasama mo? Or is this your first time or second time with them?
Actually, first time I'm working with Jen and Armani. And, well, newer seen as show business and sa film, so it's a good experience working with new actors. Syempre, it has its challenges as well. But for this specific project, they were really great. See Jen, I mean, she was just listening a lot, which is important. A lot of actors don't listen. She really listened, and I felt like she was prepared for her role. Si Armani did actually, wala kaming scene, no? Wala tayong scene pala, no? Okay. Kaisa lang. Pero, so me and Armani don't have any scenes, but I think he did a great job from what I could see. So it's a good experience. I think Diva seems to, sometimes put me on these kinds of films with newer actors, which for my part is okay, because, if I can help a younger actor do better at their craft, it's a great opportunity. Yeah.
Compared to your past projects, anong masasabi mo bang ito na yung pinaka?
Well, medyo na-typecast ako sa Diva sa mga itong roles, which is okay. I'm okay with being typecast because when they think of that role, they're going to think of my name, which is not a bad thing. So, pero again, syempre I try to give a different attack on it, somewhat different, right? I mean, I think that's my goal with every role that I do is, somewhat different from the on screen through various movies. So for this one, I live right outside of a call center, so I would go to the smoking pit. There's a smoke pit right near my building. So I spent a couple nights going there and just watching call center agents, conversing with them. I pretended that I worked for a call center. That was what I was doing. I even wore a lanyard and everything. It's fine. But so those kinds of things help, create a different character. I enjoy that process because, again, I get to learn about someone else's life, and it works. He's on a call center before, so talking to them and getting to know them was actually very similar to the story of TL. So actually, sobrang accurate yung film, compared to real life in mga call centers.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you, Tina.
Thank you very much. That was Mr. Larbadeo Kata and Showbiz 24/7. Up next, we have Stephanie Mayo, Daily Tribune.
Hi. Grandchildren, as a filmmaker, who are your influences, particularly when it comes to erotic or sexy films?
Okay. To be honest, when I was talking with my DP, ang references talaga namin, mga 2009 porn. So, for the intimate scenes, but for the general feel or mood of the films, I usually go to my roots because I really love Guy Ritchie's films. Kaya namin nabuo na parang high contrast yung pagkwento namin. Approach namin. We try to maintain a dark mood to it. Yung natin naman medyo on the darker side. But I hope that makes sense.
Yeah. Thank you, Greg. To the cast naman, meron ba kayong nahirapan gawin sa inyong mga roles? Or can you describe a particularly difficult scene and how you prepared for it?
Hello po. Ako naman po, hindi naman ako nahirapan sa movie na to. Kasi maayos naman po yung mga ka-work ko, tsaka ang gaan po nilang katrabaho. And si Direk, sobrang saving po sa set. Ayun, tsaka feeling ko po kasi prepared na din talaga ako dito para sa movie na to. Right timing, God's timing. So, ayun, hindi naman po ako nahirapan. Ewan ko lang sa kanila.
Hello po. Sa akin naman po, sa character na binigay sa akin ni Direk, hindi naman po ako nahirapan. Nag-enjoy ako actually kasi mapapakita dito yung gano'ng ka-aggressive si Phil. So, yun po.
Kasi 2-day shoot siya. So we had, it was very tight in terms of scheduling. And Direk did it kind of in, one day was like a cardio day. And the second day was an acting day. So, so yung first day yung cardio day, alam mo naman yung cardio, no? Nakakapagod, grabe. I didn't think I would ever say my body was sore from, that kind of stuff, but sobrang sakit sa back ko. I felt like an old man after the first day because it was just sunod-sunod na intimate scenes. That was a challenge for me, I think physically. Yeah.
No offenses si Jen. Ikaw
Sorry na.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much for your question. That was definitely my daily interview. Up next, we have Mark Magadia of Maganda Bagong
Hi guys. First question is for Direk. Kasi you mentioned that the lead script for TL was provided to you. So yung tanong ko is if you have the freedom to bring in your own story sa Vivamax. So anong tipong kwento yung gusto mong dalhin that you think would do good or great sa streaming platform?
Sure, okay. Actually, yeah, I have this story in mind. It's called Hotel Sorrento. So Hotel Sorrento naman, it's a world na technically hotel siya na dalahan ng mga kabit. So, meron kasi akong parang ina-explore na mundo na hindi natin kumbaga alam, at alam ng masa, pero turns out may mga ganong distracte pala yung mga prestigious hotel na whenever this person na kilala would go in that hotel, alam nila na pupunta doon na hindi kasama yung totoong kasama. May protocol sila for it. Dadali nila sa likod, papadaan nila sa likod. Di ba ako nalilin natin sa sinasabi ko? Pero that's one of the examples that I want to explore in that story. Again, basing lang from that concept, it would be a sexual comedy talaga of this hotel called Hotel Sorrento. I hope that made sense.
Yeah. Tapos Direk, I assume this is the first film that you've made here sa Vivamax, right? Ano yung parang naging struggle or challenges that you face now that you've worked with Vivamax? Ano yung parang, during na nagtatrabaho sa Vivamax, ano yung yung challenges na 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 naharap mo that you think kung wala ito is mas mas magiging madali yung or magiging maganda pa yung output.
Medyo stimulating yun for me. Actually, so the first one was whenever I did Vivamax before, may luxury ako to not look at the sex scenes. Kasi for me, knowing what the actors would feel, mahirap pag all eyes are on you during that scene. So before I had the luxury to do that. And the first thing na I found challenging was actually not taking my eyes off during the sex scenes. So, naging diskarte ko dun was during our workshop. Nagsabi na ako sa kanila na parang we get comfort. Since kami naman yung magkakasama sa set, let's get comfortable with each other. Let's mount some intimate scenes na tayo na magkakasama. And yeah, it really solved a lot of problems for me on set. Like wala na kaming hindrances when we had to mount some sex scenes. I just had to explain it to them that they do it, na kumbaga na pre-plan na namin what we were gonna do. And the second challenge that I found facing Nico was about time talaga. So I just wanted sana to have more time so we could have explored the world more, right, in that sense. Pero other than that, we were able to work with the time that we had. And I had no qualms about it. Other than it was wishful thinking lang in an ideal world.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Direk. Question ko with the cast naman. Ano yung parang preparation that you did with your characters nung ginagawa niyo yung pelikula nito? Let's start with Jen.
Binasa ko nung paulit-ulit yung script, inaral ko rin talaga yung mga lines doon at kung ano yung character ni Brenda. Pero mas maraming help talaga nung nag-workshop na kami ni Direk. Kasi pinakita niya sa akin sa screen yung acting ko ng ako lang, then isa pang acting which is Brenda. Nung nakita ko na yung sa camera na sabi ni Direk, yun si Brenda, doon ko na nakuha yung attitude ni Brenda, yung character ni Brenda. So, ang laking help nung kahit anong basa ko, syempre may mga part talaga na hindi pa ako magigets sa first lead ko. So, ang laking bagay yung guidance ng director talaga.
How about you, Armani?
Yung preparation ko dito, kung paano ako bilang boyfriend talaga, kung paano ako, yun po yung ni-normalize ko sa character ko. Yun po.
So you're saying na ibang boyfriend ka in real life kakain sa pelikula parang
Yes po.
paano yan? Pwede mo maki-elaborate? Ano yung pagkakaiba ng dalawa?
Kung paano maging chill boyfriend, maging lovable boyfriend, tapos yun po, yun yung pinapakita ko.
Nico,
Yeah, sinabi ko yung preparation earlier, but just to close that up, usually, kasi we got the scripts well in advance, which is really nice. Thank you, Derek. Because a lot of the time we don't get it well in advance, because a preparation really needs at least a month for a script. So for my process, it's always just get the lines down pat, memorize the lines, una. I always do that, and I can rehearse it almost in my sleep, and then I forget the lines, and then I focus on the character all the way up to the shoot. So that was my process, and sana nag-work.
Okay, and then you mentioned kanina na meron kang parang sinasabi na yung din typecast na.
Yes.
So if given the chance na meron kang liberty to choose a role sa Vivamax, ano yung parang gusto mo?
Probably the typecast role. Don't joke that.
So parang meta.
I think I'm really waiting for the masquerading roles. Like, I don't know if you watched the movie I did Sandwich. It was last year for Brillante. It was just a really, really gritty role that I could dig my teeth into. Those kind of roles are what I'm looking for. Just it gives me more range. Unfortunately, with these type of typecasted roles, I'm just limited to a certain range. It's kind of the lying, manipulative fuckboy that doesn't show too much emotion kasi he's medyo disconnected siya sa mga ginagawa niya, which is the typical life of a fuckboy, right? Sorry for the term, chick boy. Yeah, so yun lang. Just I think it would allow me to have more range. Or iba-iba yung character roles. Like, I'm open for doing character roles din. Kaya, yeah, I'm not complaining that. You know, that's just a moment. Let's not get wrong. I'm very blessed for every role that I get. Because honestly, just because it's the same role, you can iba-iba yung atake, right? So you can attack the role differently and then the output becomes something different. So it's really up sa discard ko din.
Ayan, if ever ka magkakaroon ng another parang sandwich na role, yung kaya are you willing na parang mas maging mainit pa yung may bibigay mo? Kasi parang, when we're talking about sandwich, parang,
Hindi enough.
when you're, yeah, hindi parang,
Gusto mo mas hot pa.
if ever,
Mas steamy pa.
are you,
Pwede naman. I mean, Vivamax has its boundaries, right?
sa pagde-decide ba ng parang hotness level, when you're doing this scenes, are you alone or meron pang kasama or team para malaman or para kung ano yung bibigay mo ka? Parang ganun.
You're saying that pwede mas hot, mas wild. Grabe naman, akala ko wild na. Hindi ba akala? No, I think Vivamax has its boundaries, right? Syempre, it's also mas focused sa mga babae. That are mga sexy. I think if I did like an independent film for like a international film fest, I would be willing to go much more wild. Super wild. It's like, you know, I mean, full frontal action. You know, but it had to be for a film festival or something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was Mark Magalia of Maganda Ba Movie. For our next question, we have JP Alarcon of Freebie Manila.
Good afternoon po. First question for Nico, kasi kanina na-mention mo na din your typecast sa ganitong klaseng roles. So, pero, how do you enjoy doing it? Tapos, paano to magiging different naman from the ones that you've done?
Big challenge because, like I said, being typecast is really the cheating husband, boyfriend, or you know, mayaman na CEO that you know has problems in personal life. You know, that just seems like the role that I get. It is really difficult to give a different attack on that because again, it has its parameters already. Pero I think, yeah, just like I said, kanina, it's really just you know trying to find a different attack, and that's accomplished by you know conversing with the director, conversing with my acting coach, and just trying to find different attack points and different choices. Different choices that I would usually make, and stuff like that. And also it's a call center, so it is a bit different in the sense that I'm a call center agent, so I haven't played that role before.
Kamusta din yung you also can answer, yung restrictions yung dalawa when it comes to doing yung mga intimate scenes dito sa kasi doon pa lang sa, ano tawag ng Jean Sizzler pa lang yun, pero medyo intense na yung mga eksena.
Yeah. Syempre, there's always that conversation, and the Jay was great because we had a sensuality workshop a week before. So, I mean, alam namin yung mga restrictions and kung paano gagawin yung mga scenes in terms of, you know, different levels, even to the thrusting, and we did like dry humping in the workshop, which was great because it made us more comfortable sa isa't isa. And I don't like to make it too bastos because it is already medyo bastos in a sense. So hawakan sa suso, or di sa utong. That's kind of where I draw the line. But I did do a pretty crazy thing that I haven't done before. I like spit in my hand, like that. It was a dream of mine. I always wanted to do. I hope you included that in the final edit today, did you? Okay, Sana it's in the final edit, Jimmy, because that was fantastic.
Jen, especially you're the girl, so medyo mas kailangan nga.
Ako naman okay naman, wala naman akong restrictions, tapos kung ikakaganda kasi ng movie. Tsaka inaas ko naman si Direk kung ano ba, wild or normal. Pag sinabi niyang wild, okay, alam ko na yung wild. So, syempre, tsaka first lead So, give best, give all. Yun naman talaga. Yun. So, restrictions, okay naman. Tsaka, okay naman ka-work si Nico, ano naman, veterans naman. Alam naman din yung dalhin kung paano yung dalhin yung scene. So, comfortable din ako, so comfortable din siya. So, ayun, okay naman.
And yet, that was supposed to be my follow-up question. How do you find Nico as a scene partner?
Oh, masaya. Masarap kasi.
Sipa.
Masaya, tsaka masarap kasi.
Siya ni Armani, wala.
Kasi kami ni Armani, actually, mas comfortable ako sa kanya mag-work kasi pareho kami ng talent manager. So 1 year na kami nagkakasama sa labas. So ang galing nga din kasi hindi ko alam na kami pala yung magkasama dun sa movie. So, ayun. Okay naman.
Alright, thank you so much and congratulations again.
Thank you. That was Jimmy and Arcana Freebie Manila. For our next batch, please do stand by Naz Tabares of Pelikula Mania, Trixie Dawes, the TikTok content creator, and Albert Avenido, Chicken is having you. Our next special will be coming from Naz Tabares of Pelikula Mania.
Hello, kay Direk. May conscious effort ba na parang mag-iba yung look na hindi niya from other people, ay pang Vivamax. Like, nanonood kayo yung naging ibang ibang.
After ko mag-shoot, nanonood ako ng iba. Before, I refrained myself from watching kasi nga, baka mapasok sa psyche ko na, hindi ba ganito ginawa ng whatnot. So, when I was talking to, my DP, we were free from limiting our imaginations to how we were